Okay, this is the last Wingren's planned test. Basically, I've got the cart hooked to the force beam with the trailer hitch, I call it, and the prop is removed. I need to tape it on. Let me do that. I'm just going to leave the camera running, and I will tape the prop on to the station where it normally occupies with some gnarly tape. Doesn't matter since everything's at wind speed on this test. So, okay, so now I'll show you that setup. I now have the prop taped on in a gruesome manner for the prop off test. The idea here is to run the cart through from 10 down to 0, so bear with me while I set the camera up in its station. Okay, it's locked in, and we're supposed to watch the system here. Sorry for the shadow there, it's a little hard to avoid in this room. Okay, we're zoomed in as tight as we can, and I'm going to turn the treadmill on. Go right up to 10 miles per hour. Whoops, I've got a problem with the cart. The prop shaft had dropped out when I undid the prop. Alright, so let's zero the scale. And as the treadmill comes up to 10 miles per hour, I'm going to take it down in half-mile-an-hour increments. Okay, so there's the first reading at 10 miles per hour, about 38 grams. Of course, remember to divide this number by 6, and that's nice and stable. That's simply rolling resistance plus transmission resistance. So let's take it down to 9.5. Okay, the first reading was around 38, 39 grams, or grams on the scale. That hasn't changed, maybe 1 gram. 9.5, you can take data. Going down to 9. Oh, the magic marker that's on the treadmill. Take it back off. Okay, we've dropped down to about 35 grams, but you can take data. And I want to ensure that the balance beam's not touching. It's not. 8.5. There's 8.5. And we're down to around 33, 34 grams. Scale reading. Okay, so you can take that data. Now we'll go down to 8. Okay, that's stable at 34. 33, somewhere in that range. $7.5, and we're around 33 grams. Down to 7 now. And we're in the 31 gram range. Alright, take data. 6.5 miles per hour. About 33 grams. 34 possibly. Down to 6. Dropping just a little bit. 30, 31. Okay. We got a 5.5. We're at 5.5 now, and we're at about 28, 29 grams. I'd say call it 29. And let's go down to 5. 5 grams. The resistance is 28 grams or so. Okay, here's 4.5 miles per hour. As we recall, this is below hover speed, so we're in that range now with the prop off. And we've got 28 grams. So you can see the difference at hover speed. This tells us a lot. The pure rolling resistance without the prop taking horsepower, we're down to 28 grams of transmission resistance and rolling resistance. Okay, down to 4 now. That looks to me to be a steady 26 grams. Moving a little perhaps, maybe 27. Okay, 3.5. Okay, we're at 3.5. Our reading is somewhere around 23, 22 grams. Take data. Down to 3. Looks like about 21 grams. 2.5. And we're down in the 19 gram range, 20 gram range. So let's take it down to 2. And that looks to be about 18 grams. 18 to 19. All right, 1.5. And that's showing about 17 grams approximately. That's a good reading. And now let's go down to 1. And I would call that about, it's oscillating between 12 and 15 grams. Maybe 13 grams. And now down to 0.5. Minimum speed of treadmill. And it's bumping along. I'm going to try to stop the oscillation by hand. And so we can get a stable reading. And it still wants to bump. Unfortunately, you can see it ticking on the scale. So it's hard to get a good reading there because of this bumping. So we'll call that end of test. That's the only place it oscillates. Okay, end of video.